Hello, beautiful. So, today I wanted to share something that came up in my Mimosa Money class that I host with mommies and their daughters. So, you know, most of you know I'm a fashion designer and I love doing trunk shows. So, my fashion business, I do a lot of trunk shows, Mimosa trunk shows where I host events and women from all over come and shop with me and mimosas. So I started doing that in my coaching business because I'm not a regular coach. Like I don't know how to be a regular coach. Everything has to do with like fun and trunk shows and learning more about people and being around people. So anyway, I do 3 events with mommies. One is mimosas and money. Another one is money and hula hoops for my daughter's classmates and her friends. And the other one is mommy and me money. And it's really it's talking about holistic wealth and supporting women who are business women and their children who are interested in being CEOs one day or having their own business. And some of them have started. My daughter and her friends each have their own businesses. And they want to create that CEO mindset and have that holistic wealth mindset of, I want to have it all. I want to be well and have my family and have money and travel and help people and create impact and give money to my church and my temple and whatever. So holistic wealth for mommy and kids. And in one of those classes 2 weeks ago, we were talking about creating your offer or your product or your service or whatever it is that you do. And I thought that this would be relevant and helpful for spiritual women coaches and Christian women coaches who are in the process of either creating their offers, raising their prices, or introducing new services in their niche. So if this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Dabo. I'm a high-ticket business coach and I support spiritual women coaches and Christian women coaches to co-create profitable and simple high-ticket coaching boutiques, offers, businesses, and packages so they can serve at an exponential level, create powerful expansion for their clients and in their own businesses, simplify with multiple six-figure months or their first $1 million or second or third or fourth or fifth within 18 months. I'm also the creator of the Divine Intuitive Millionaire Experience. So, money and mommies. So in this one class, we combined the hula hoop and money class with the mommy and me class. And we're talking about creating our products or offers. And one of the young ladies said that she was thinking of creating a $500,000 product. And she's been thinking about this, and for her 18th birthday, she wants to introduce this product. But she was concerned that I would be jealous because at the time I was charging only $100,000 for my services, and she thought that she had learned so much and she was going to create this business and this product, and she felt that I would be jealous if she was charging the investment to work with her, get what she had, would be more than mine. And she asked my daughter how Cece, how do your mommy feel about that? And so Cece brought it up in the meeting, in the mommy and me session. And I thought it was hilarious because I remember when I was raising my prices as a coach, I was scared to raise my prices 6 years ago because my coach, the investment to work with my coach was at the time so low. And I thought, oh my gosh, what gives me the right to raise my prices when the coach who is supporting me with the offer that's supporting me to be the coach that I am, the woman that I am, the mom that I am, the human being that I am in the world, to get in touch with who God created me to be and be soul and flourish in the world, is charging significantly less than I want to charge in my business. And I remember I had to do the work, the mindset work to get support around this. And I thought it was hilarious because 50% of my clients charge way more than I do. And I have people on YouTube who have said to me at the time when I was charging $100,000, how come it's only $100,000 to do this holistic wealth work with you for 18 months? How does that really work for you? My coach is always asking me that. So I've raised my prices anyway, so that's, a non-issue now. But we all do that. And I'm sure somewhere in your coaching business, you have thought, I don't want to make more money than my coach. And the way it shows up for my clients specifically has nothing to do with me. It has to do with, I don't want to make more money than my dad made or than my mom made, because then they're going to think I'm too much, or they're going to think I'm extra. It's going to ruin our family relationship because they already think I make way too much money, and they make more than 6 figures their entire lives. Like my dad always made, they say to me, my dad made $79,000 that's the most he ever made in his life. So now I feel like me making $100,000 a month they can't even relate to me. So I don't know if you've been through this or thought about this or are dealing with that in your own business. But I thought I'll bring it up because if an 11-year-old is thinking about that, I'm a 10-year-old is thinking about that, I thought that was hilarious. But I've thought about it. I was probably 44 or 42 when I thought about it, you know? And I know throughout my business, I've thought about it. Even when I started my first job, even when I was making $500,000 as an attorney, I didn't tell family members what I made because I thought, I don't know if I'd be relatable. Like, it's just, I can't even say it. But by the time it was easier because I was getting paid that money. And I thought, okay, I earned it. But in my business, somehow I didn't feel like I was earning the money I was making because it was so much fun. And I was my own boss. So anyway, I hope that supports in your business. You know, I don't know how that's landing for you, but there's part two. So you all know I always talk about $100,000. And I went on Amazon a couple of, like probably 3 years ago. No, anyway, I don't know when, but I bought money, right? $100,000. And so my hula hoop kids have seen this on my desk like forever. So they know what $100,000 looks like, feels like. They can touch it, they can feel it. It's in their psyche. So now to them, it's just $100,000. It's just what it is. So in the Mommy and Me Money Holistic Wealth session class, one of the moms was saying that she cannot even imagine a world. I don't even know what $100,000 a month would look like. I can't even imagine a place where I don't know that that's even my reality. Like, what would I even do? I don't even know what to do with $100,000 a month. And her daughter, the wise 9-year-old little girl that she is, turned to her and said, well, Cece, who's my daughter, says that if you're making $100,000 a month and you don't know what to do with it, just put it in the bank until you figure out what to do with it. So when you just put it in the bank until you figure out what to do with it, and my mom was like, why didn't I think of that? I don't know. Is it that the 9-year-old has a different relationship with money than her mother does? Is it that she plays with $100,000 because I gave all the kids $100,000, you know, cash? Is it because she sees it, she has touched it, she knows what it is? And so she doesn't think $100,000 is a lot of money. She just knows it's something that you get paid, which is the value of the work that you put out in the world. And for her mom, because she's still in the whole thing of, oh my gosh, $100,000 is so much, she can't even imagine what to do with it. But the 9-year-old can. So where in your business are you thinking you're too much, you're being too much, you're making too much, you're charging too much? Or what would you do with $100,000 a month? Would you write a bigger check to your church or your mosque or your temple or whatever, wherever you serve? Would you create more impact, send more kids to school? Would you travel the world more, expose your family to more luxurious lifestyle without any guilt because you deserve it? Will you spend, invest, save, share more? Like, what would you do? It doesn't have to be $100,000. It could be $5,000. People freak out over making $50 more on their paycheck. Okay, so the number is irrelevant. It's the mindset that matters, because your context, the paradigm that you're in, is what's going to create the expansion in your life, not the number. Okay, I could charge $500,000 to work with me, and somebody's going to say, is that it? That's all? And somebody else is going to say, who the hell do you think you are? So it doesn't matter. It's the context of the person. How big of a context can you hold? Can you have it all? Or do you have to be sick to be loved? Or do you have to, does your husband leave you because you make money? Like, what's your context? What's the paradigm you're in? And how can you shift it based on this video? Like, how can it support you to shift it? And how else can I support you to shift this paradigm? And if money and charging and all of these things, all the things are something that you are finding challenging in your business, then register for the High Ticket Coaching Live event. I know I always talk about this. The link is below. Register for the event so we can talk about money, the money code, the wealth code, charging, talking about the investment to work with you, sales, having the conversation, actually going out and selling and getting coached in life for 3 days with me. So show up and, register. The link is below. I look forward to seeing you there. But before then, like, subscribe, and comment below. It's been good having you.